Yeah. Here we go. Hey, what's up? Welcome to a brand new edition of Running YouTube Live. Running lives are something that I did pretty often in the early pandemic days on TikTok. And now I'm trying to bring it here. Trying to make this audio as clean as possible, but it's still going to be trash. Yes, I'm running to get the milk. I'll be back in several years. You know, I have a outline for a Scumbag Dad episode where he goes to get the milk, and the reason he doesn't come back is because he's raising an entire cow to get the milk. And we realized he just wanted to get the absolute best milk possible. So, hey, thank you, Lapa. Nice. Anybody who tips, have you tipped me? I've got synth rat postcards, which is an old project I used to do. Just roll in Instagram and just say who your name was. I'll probably send you a postcard as thanks. Whew. Anyhow, I wanted to do a Scumbag Dad where Scumbag Dad is getting the milk, and the reason why it takes him years is because he's raising a cow, but logistically, it's just too difficult for me to get onto a farm and, you know, utilize their cows for photo shoots. You would think in Iowa it'd be easy, but I just don't know any farmers. Whew. It's not a mistake, it's a masterpiece. Everybody says that. There must be a huge trend here. And I'm still pretty new to YouTube, so I'm learning. Whew. It must be, some popular person must have popularized that phrase. Dad's training to always be the best. Thanks again, Floppa. Whew. We do ship postcards to Canada. That's right, I'm always getting the milk. I'm doing my best here. Whew. Yeah, I want the next season to be even more insane than the last. Hey, thanks for the $5 tip. I really appreciate that. I would hit the button to look at exactly what you said, but I'm running right now, so I shouldn't be touching the phone too much. I'm just gonna read the messages and respond as easily and quickly as possible. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Swifty. If y'all want synth rat postcards, let me know. I think maybe it's time to print out Scumbag Dad postcards. Not a lot of people know this, but I used to send postcards to a lot of people back when I had more time on my hands and I traveled a lot. In fact, it's one of the ways I seduced my wife. I sent her a couple of postcards after we met. And she was just so surprised that, you know, later on she decided to meet me in Vegas for our second date. Why'd I leave you? I leave a lot of people. Oh, how'd I meet my wife? I met her like 5 or 6 years ago. Man, it's been a while. We met in Hollywood through a dating app. Mind getting some bread? I'm a little busy. I'm always getting that bread. Do I do this every day? I try to jog every day. I'm trying to do the lives more. I'm still trying to feel out where I belong as a YouTuber. No, here we go. Hey, it's me, your Scumbag Dad. I'm just jogging to get some good exercise. Cardiovascular health is important to prank if we're gonna prank people. Treadmill's going 6.1 miles an hour. Whew. Can I help you go to college? I can encourage you to study to get a scholarship. We're going to be pranking lots of people. Don't sign to a TV show. Well, I probably should. Otherwise, I'll never be able to afford what I really want to do. Whew. I got lots of special sugar. Are you my favorite? No, I don't have any favorites. I don't like anybody. Moving to the White House? We'll talk about that. No, I never eat sugar before a jog. It's not my style. Oh, yeah, Flappa, thanks so much. Yeah, you don't need to spend all that. Oh. Whew. It's me. Hey, it's me, your scumbag dad. Just running on a treadmill to see how it works. I should motivate you. I want to motivate you all to exercise. Well, the vlog stuff, I'm very, as I think most people are, I think everyone sort of wants that lifestyle, is to turn on a camera and hang out with your buddies all day and make millions of dollars. And Frank, your school, oh boy, let's hope the news doesn't get wind of that. So, thank you so much, Raymond. Yeah, let's get it. So the most recent short film I did, which is called Wild Hits, is actually a vlogger satire. It's my attempt to do a weekend vlog, but add my own style to it. Unfortunately, it flopped. And I think I know why. And I'm going to compensate for that. I think that the Wild Hits video was too gory to really do well in the YouTube format. We're gonna prank everybody. 640 people are watching. I know, pretty crazy, right? Well, I'm just doing this to test, like, what happens if I jog on YouTube Live. Favorite thing I've shot is probably the heist scene where we test drive a car and we turn into the getaway car for a bank robbery. Whew. Yeah, this 579K, this channel's blown up a lot. Whew. Have I ever been demonetized from YouTube? Not yet, but I think I'm experienced enough with Scumbag Dad to know what they look for and to sort of get around the guidelines while still having a violent story and tell stories about, like, criminal behavior. So I feel like I'm pretty, I don't feel like I'll get demonetized. I feel like I've done pretty well, and I have so many props and friends who know how it works. We can never say violence, we can never say kill, we can never say certain words on the shorts, otherwise they're gonna get flagged. No special sugar for you. What's with the ice cream? Oh, I mean, A, my wife and I like ice cream, and B, it's a really nice way to round out the episodes, because it's supposed to be a dark story about an evil father. But if they, commit horrible atrocities and then get ice cream after, I think it lends a lot to the humor. Whew. Prank your friend who lives too far away? Oh, well, I don't know. I don't think I can give advice on that right now. I'm sorry. How many meters is 4 miles? I have no idea. Uh-oh. Tim has strawberry sauce. You better see if he wants to take a nap in the forest. Maybe he'll take a nap there, since he's so covered in strawberry sauce. How many tables? What did I say? I sniff on a Wednesday? No tables right now. I gotta get to work. Whew. How do I get to record in all those places? A lot of the times I ask permission from a manager, and it does help that I have a pretty decent YouTube following. But sometimes we just do it. We just roll in and hope for the best. So for instance, in the Wild Hits project, all of those shots in the parking lot, we just did it. We just worked as fast as we could. There is an overarching plot in Scumbag Dad, however, I can't explore it too deeply until the project hits a certain point. The shots where the kid gets flown. I'll use a selfie stick and a 360 camera. Whew. Yeah, the kid is a girl. I mean, that's how the filming is. The kid's point of view is filmed by a girl, but in the plot line, it's supposed to be gender neutral. So it's my wife who's doing all the recording. So the prime camera operator is a female, but story-wise, we never address the gender of the kid. Because I want people to, sort of immerse themselves in the character. And I feel like if hey, thanks, Antarito. I'll bring back some old characters. Well, characters come in as is convenient. Basically all the characters are my friends, and we film to everyone's convenience. So there's a big misconception that I think of filming ideas and then we go to the location. That's not really accurate. I hang out with my buddies, and whatever we're doing, I try to figure out how a quick Scumbag Dad works in that context. For some of them it's a little different, but I usually base my my scripts on what's available. Okay, like Bitcoin King is a great example. He was another TikToker, and I found out he was in my state, and so I sent him a message. I was like, would you be opposed to having your Bitcoin, facility in a TikTok? And we drove over there with almost no plan, and that's what we came up with. So I don't have a lot of talents, but one thing I can do is that if you give me a couple of people and a location that I can run wild in, I can come up with a plot pretty quick. It might not be a good plot, but it's definitely good enough for TikTok. No, don't spill your strawberry sauce. Got to go to the hospital and get it put back in. So it usually takes about 4 to 5 hours to make each full episode, between 2 to 3 hours of filming and about 2 hours of editing. That's basically it. I mean, some are more than that, some are less, just like everything. But in general, we shoot fast, and we don't have a script. There's almost no rehearsals. We just roll in as fast as possible. Whew. I do have a place where the story is going and ending, but getting there, right now, it's efficient to do Scumbag Dads in a standard Monster of the Week format, where Scumbag Dad encounters a different villain or a different special effect or whatever each episode. The shorts format, yay Stanford, the shorts format and the TikToks format, they reward concise, quick, hit that serotonin stories. I really am happy when I see people connecting with the slightly more complex episodes, like the one where the kid was in an accident, and the Christmas episode. It makes me very happy because those ones, aren't just like plug in the numbers, pick a crime, pick the lie sort of thing. Have I been kicked out of somewhere? I've been told I can't film in different places, but never kicked out in the middle of it. Whew. Dad's got a backstory, and like I said, it's difficult for me to explore the backstory without introducing the mom. And I'm just holding that one close to my chest right now because at the current time, I can sort of make endless episodes, and the series never has to end. But once I introduce the mom, there's going to be defined changes. Oh, we're gonna prank someone. We're gonna prank someone this weekend. Whew. How long have I been running? 1.7 miles. Oh, that's just like the name of this live. I'm gonna go 4 miles, and you get to come with me. The series has lore, but I'm unable to explore it at this time because I just don't think the channel's where it should be. I feel like I can grow it a lot more before I hit that point of no return. Well, Mom and Dad divorced? Oh, you're gonna find out if I ever get a dang sponsor. Do I have a real job? Yeah, I am an orthodontist. Whew. I have a real job behind this. Scumbag Dad, yeah, so Scumbag Dad's emotions towards the kid have changed through the series based on the things they've sort of done. I'll sort of leave it at that. Gabrielle is a friend of mine. You can follow her through the link that's in that video or just search for her name on Instagram. How do I keep my mustache so nice? Built different. Yeah, it is pretty fancy. Congratulations on getting your braces off. Always wear your retainer. Please do it. We get very sad when people don't wear their retainers. Heist. Well, there's always going to be heist episodes. I'm trying to jazz it up. I got to keep the crimes different. I don't think it should always be, a special sugar deal gone wrong or whatever. I'm going to try really hard to make each episode slightly different. Get your braces on, hooray! I'm an orthodontist in Iowa. Whew. Oh, thank you so much, Drake. Yeah, it's nice to think that I'm getting some money while I'm working out. Who knew this would be a major part of my life in my late 30s? So the lady who kicked the table, she's an actress. She was part of the whole thing. I made a short about it. Was I inspired by Hardcore Henry? Absolutely. I love that movie. Working with his name's Ilya something or other. Man, working with him would be so cool. By the way, while y'all are in here, I'm gonna do a quick plug for my Discord. I got a Discord running. I'm not very good at Discord. I got a couple of mods, but I show up there to answer questions and say hi. You can't find wildest hits on my YouTube. That should be right there. It also says lime juice in her eye challenge. I uploaded it twice. The first time it flopped, and then the second time I uploaded it after I had 300,000 followers, and it still flopped. All my friends love strawberry donuts. I can't explain why. Oh boy. Thank goodness Walter the Duck is here. How's my Korean barbecue? It was delicious. My wife is a great cook. Do your teeth fall out when you wear your retainer? Don't wear your retainer? They don't fall out. They just run the risk of shifting. Hey, it's me, your scumbag dad. The kid's name in the series, the kid isn't named, and it's so that the audience can more fully sympathize with the kid character. I'm gonna slow down for just a second. I'm at 2 miles. Whew. How much do I spend per video? usually ranges between, the average video is between $50 to $300. But most of that money is just taking the actors out for drinks and dinner. And the most expensive one was the tank episode, which effing flopped on TikTok. But thankfully, it did just fine here on YouTube, so not a total waste. Whew. But the real win, speak to you, the Pan Dinosaur. Hey, how you doing? Next prank, I'm planning more pranks for this weekend. You know, I got a regular job. I got to work during the week, so I can't, I can't make content super well during the week, so I jam it in the weekends as much as possible. Plans for season 5? Season 5 is all, there's no link, I'll deal with that later. Just look at the individual short that she's in about the lights. What was I saying? Season 5 is done. So I already have the edit, like ready to post. I just haven't posted it yet. And, right now I'm trying to catch the YouTube up to the TikTok. And TikTok, we're on season 6. And we're like a little over halfway through the season. So I get itchy because I want to be able to post the same things to YouTube and TikTok and make sure they're all caught up. How about I'm running 5.5 miles an hour right now? Hey, join the Discord, link in bio. Oh, you have dentist appointment? Good. Flossed. Daily. What up, New Zealand? Yeah, I do want to do a video where we meet the mom. I was going to throw her in season 6, but I'm holding out to be a pain in the butt. Thank you, Violet. Meow. My hopes for the future scumbag dad. So, the idea is to get actual funding from one of the big names. Of course, I fear that once I get actual funding, there will be a bunch of cooks in the broth, and you know what? F it. Up until right now, I always said the goal was to get the attention of Netflix and Hulu, but I don't really think that's the goal anymore. I think the goal is to basically take all of my friends who have supported me throughout the years and put us all in like a David Dobrik-esque position where we can all just travel and make this silly stuff, and that's how I can repay them for trusting me with their time for this whole process. So you know what? Up until today, I was like, oh, I'm going to get Netflix attention. And I think, thanks, Violet. And I think that I shouldn't think about it that way anymore. Maybe I don't need Netflix's attention. Okay, well. Hey, what's up, Beans? Hannah's here. Yeah, I'm live. Look, honey. I said they've tipped me $62 so far. Don't jump too high. I don't want you getting hurt.
No. I don't.
Oh, you don't want to be on camera? Okay, well, if you don't want to be on camera.
Better lighting?
What do you mean? Like,
You're hella backlit from this.
Really? So
Yeah.
should we put a ring light here?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll do that next time. I'm experimenting. Do I have a camera recording
How many
behind the
people
scenes?
are on
Not
it?
really. There's 974.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Good
it's
work.
her. Hannah plays the kid. So do you want to bring a ring light in here and see if that makes a difference?
You want me to help you?
Yeah, do we have a ring light? You could grab the one in my studio. Yeah, she is pretty. How about that, huh? Woohoo! Scumbag dad. Getting a pretty girl to marry him. Lucky me. No, I'm not walking. Oh, you're catching me.
Where's the cord?
Is that the battery one?
Yeah.
That one's got a battery. You can just turn it on. Mexico 129. Woohoo! Spicy pizza ball.
Do you turn it on by clicking or where?
Look, is that one have a battery pack? Yep, there we go. Wow, that's quite blinding. I don't know, is it better? Hi guys.
I mean, way better lighting than really.
Hi everybody. My wife, say hi. You want to say hi again? Now that the lighting's better. So you see, she's very supportive. Do you like it better? Now that you can see every awful pore in my face? Ah!
Honey, don't tell yourself like that way.
Ah! Well, it's the season. What's my boneless lasagna? I like lasagna. I'm not a dad at this time. We'll figure that one out. By the way, thanks for that big tip. I'm gonna say just soul is really cool. Woo! Good. Thank you means Hannah's showing me pictures of dogs behind the camera. How old is the kid in the series? That is supposed to be, the kid's age is nondescript, and that is intentional. We want the audience to sympathize with the kid, and I feel that putting an age or a gender onto the child's character will sort of kill the immersion for some of the audience. The way I came up with Scumbag Dad through doing a parody of Your Korean Dad on TikTok. His name is Nick Cho, and I just did his intro differently and made it evil. And it's one of those jokes that, you know, I make at a bar with a couple of my friends, and now it's this. Choreographed action scenes. You know, I've been doing video stuff for a long time. We have a 360 camera that's pretty cool, that I've become like pretty decent at working with and doing edits with. What happened? Somebody asked me about season 1, but the chat went by too fast. I'm sorry. Please ask your question again. The camera person is my wife. She's a lady who passed by just a minute ago. I'm very proud of Scumbag Dad's popularity. I can't believe it's gone this far. Whew. The fake blood. That's actual fake blood. We have a squib kit, like a little air compressor. You fill it up with air and you hit a button and it spurts out liquid or confetti. I mean, YouTube Shorts got plenty of good videos. I'm not the only good one. A little bit further on the subconscious, like pyro. Okay, so that's a question that I am going to answer if we ever get to the next level of the series. Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to make it too obvious. But bear in mind that the lore and the story has sort of shifted from its original intent. Initially, on TikTok, I wanted to make just the darkest series possible, but I got hammered by so many community guidelines violations that I couldn't do it the original way. And as I got more followers, I got banned so often that I had to change. And so the lore has been affected by the change. Yes, my wife is very pretty. What do you think about TikTok over Shorts? Okay, TikTok, it's much easier to grow your audience much faster. Shorts, I thought was garbage for a very, very long time. Because I was getting no traction. So much so that Shorts was an afterthought. Up until recently, TikTok was my main gig. Whew, Chicken Nugget Kid, oh, we don't know what's happened to him. But up until recently, I thought of TikTok as my main gig. And if it wasn't for TikTok, I don't think the YouTube would have blown up at all. So if you're gonna, the content is so similar, you might as well do both. Yes, honey? Yeah? Honey, everyone in the chat saying you're so pretty.
Thank you.
Has anyone gotten hurt during a short? Almost. We almost hurt somebody during the Belly Buster episode. Thank God I had him wear his sunglasses, because we learned a lot about confetti hits that day. I was very worried, because, we try to shoot fast, and we wanted a confetti explosion to happen in Jimmy's lap, and it did, but it could have blinded him if it hit his eye. So I'm glad he's okay. But that's the closest thing to an actual injury. Whew. Want to come home with strawberry sauce? Because I love me some dessert. How tall am I? I'm 6'3". Oh. How do I afford to hire everyone? Vaccine series. Most of the people do it for free. And most of the venues let me do it for free as well. Who's the camera person? My wife is the main camera person. Whew. All right. Thanks so much for joining me, everybody. I'm at 3 miles. All right. 1 more mile, we'll be good. So you've kept me motivated with all your questions and your super chats and such. How long does it take to make an episode? Average 4.5 hours, including the filming. The filming is usually very quick because we don't do scripts. We don't do a lot of rehearsal. We just roll. I yell at somebody behind the camera. I'm like, this is what you say. This is your character. And then often there's a lot of improvisation. Yeah, just during my jogging session. How about that, huh? What a life. Got tip just for taking care of my body. Double time, I'll speed up for the last half a mile. Where I get them cool sunglasses at? Okay, Duke, let's chat. So, my main sunglasses brand is called Gentle Monster. They are a Korean brand with a lot of super futuristic designs. And I like Makita. So both of these are bougie brands, but you can find them online secondhand in some places. Yeah, I have to pay for all the food in my videos. Chili Mac's incredibly powerful. So Gentle Monster is really cool sunglasses. Just look at their designs. They have normal looking ones like takes on aviators and such, but their wacky futuristic ones, they always make me very happy. And then Makita is a sunglasses company that they are very lightweight. You can wear them all day. Oh, sorry, I wish I could answer more of these questions. I'm still talking about sunglasses. Scumbag's Child is gender neutral. There's no defined gender on the kid. And this is so that the audience can more fully sort of sympathize with the character. Whew. So Makita, sorry, I'm just going to do a quick thing about Makita. Makitas are lightweight, they're awesome, they're oddly durable, and they have a little fun spring in their arms where you can clip it on your shirt and it doesn't fall out. And I know that sounds stupid, but that's a big deal to me because the frames have this little bit of tension, whereas a lot of other companies just have screws keeping the arms of the frame. Okay, Gentle Monster, Makita. Those are my favorite companies. What inspires me? Crime movies, Hardcore Henry, Your Korean Dad. The tank episode was one of my favorites too. It flopped on TikTok, but it did great on YouTube. So next month, look out for more military arc stuff. The generic stepdad, well-adjusted stepdad is my best friend. That guy's name is Dan Dolan, and I've been working with him on music almost my whole life. Is it true that? Sorry, I'm missing some of these. Sorry, I think you asked about the kid. Dad is starting to like the kid more. Oh, I got a $10 tip. I gotta risk my life. Love the vids. Thanks, Antoine. We're just trying to do our best here. I really appreciate that. All right, I'll drink some water when I'm ready. Right now, I gotta go to my last mile. We're 3.38. A death to the dad Oh, you want me to kill the series? Whew. My least favorite short. It was one that didn't get posted. It was where Scumbag Dad gambles the kid's college money away on a poker match. It's just like, it didn't even sort of make the final cut into a compilation. I just did it really hastily because me and my buddies were playing poker anyways. And I was like, let's take 5 minutes. Will Lavin come back? That'd be pretty cool, but I don't think he's gonna come back unless we go back to the Maldives. Lavin is a kid who lives in the Maldives. We have merch on my website. He's a kid who works for the resort that we went to, and he walked up to me at lunch and he said, hey, I know you. I go, oh my goodness, how do you know me? He's like, you're the Scumbag Dad. And I'm like, ah. And he looks at my wife and goes, I know you too. You do designs. So I lost it. I told my wife that if somebody recognized me in the Maldives, I would lose my mind. And that's exactly what happened. Somebody recognized me in the Maldives, and I lost my mind, and I invited him. I'm like, you want to be an actor in an episode? And so I asked him to be an actor in an episode, and then he asked my wife for some of her design. And so once we got back to the States, we had some sent over. I don't know how long it's going to take, but Lavin, if you're seeing this, we sent it. I do enjoy filming the videos. It's a lot of fun. Any tips or braces? Floss your teeth frequently. My favorite character in the shorts. There's so many I like. I've grown very fond of Big Ziggy in a lot of the sort of more recent episodes because the way he talks is great, and the way he lends like gravitas to the episode is good. And he also looks like Rob Zombie, so that's a help. What's my merch store? It's on my website. Should be a link in the bio. What gender is the kid? Gender neutral. No Roblox for you. Sorry, I'm a selfish dad. I have merch. My wife designed one shirt that's for sale on my website. Chicken nugget kid, you know, again, it's tough to throw the kid in because we don't live in the same state. In fact, most of the characters don't live in Iowa. So Hannah and I travel, and then I talk my friends into helping out. How many miles am I at? Oh boy, 3.64. My first ever short, well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I started to use shorts just as a supplement to the YouTube. I'm fairly certain my first short was the very first Scumbag Dad. Hey, it's me, your Scumbag Dad. You know, it wasn't supposed to be a series. This was just going to be a one-off gag. And at the time, I was doing lots of one-off gags. Like, I specialized in sort of parodying people and doing weird satire. And once it went well, I was like, you know what, I'll do another one. And then that one went well, and I'm like, you know what, I'll do another one. I like Kanye. Don't touch any sleepy bodies in the basement. Branch off? Well, I'll have to eventually. But for right now, it's still going pretty strong. The most recent one that I filmed is the Capture the Flag episode. I would make a full-length movie, maybe one day. Maybe full-length. Sorry, I didn't see the question fast enough. Dad, Scumbag Dad in canon has an unknown number of kids. How much money do I make? Enough to make it worth it now. Whew. Barely found my videos 3 days ago. You love it. Thank you so much for rolling in. I appreciate the tip. Roll in on anybody who tipped. You can roll in on Instagram. I'll send you a Synthrat postcard. How many miles have I run so far? Woo! 3.79. I'm nearing the end. So, 40 minutes. Pretty good. I averaged a clip of a little under 6 miles an hour. Woo! But y'all kept me motivated. for this amount of time. Why does my voice sound different? Because I'm an actor. Surprisingly, when I'm in normal person mode, I'm much more professional. I don't scream at people nearly as often in real life. Hey, it's me, your scumbag dad. Today we're gonna go jog so we can get good cardiovascular health. Good cardio is good for pranking. Ugh. Oh, light just went out. Guess that battery died. Whew. I'm almost there. Have had acting lessons? I was in theater in college and high school, so I guess, yeah. But I mean, nothing super fancy or formal. The lady at the end of the homeless videos are my friend Rachel. That was staged. I have a short where I clearly articulate that she was staged. Whew. I have a lot of thoughts about staged content and dishonest stuff. And at the time I made that video, I put it on YouTube, I put it on TikTok and made it very obvious that it was staged, and it flopped hard. So then I re-uploaded it as if it was real, and it freaking took off. I know, it's stupid. I don't get to be as subversive as I want and still get the views. Do I have a job besides YouTube? Yeah, I'm an orthodontist. Whew. I fix teeth. I fix teeth for a living. I'm almost done. I'm just gonna break out into a sprint to the last 0.04 miles. Woo. Well, thank you all for watching. This has been a nice live stream. You're all great. All right, I'm gonna slow this down now. I went 4 miles. Sometimes people in the videos are random employees of the place we film at. All right, distance. Oh, come on. You're gonna have to take my word for it that that was 4 miles. There we go. This is orientation messing up. There you go. Oh. All right. Well, looks like this ring light needs a charge. Whew. All right. Well, so I'm going to do some weights, and doing weights is a lot less interesting. I can't really focus as well on the live. So, have a great night. Thanks for joining me for this amount of time. Favorite video game right now is Dark Souls 2. Good. I want to be your favorite YouTuber. Hopefully, I will continue to grow the platform. I get my special sugar from, it's imported, but I'm not going to tell you where. Chicken Nugget Kid is fine. Maybe we'll use him next time I hang out with that family. So many questions will be answered. Shout out to my wife, whose website is hannahsung.com. Link should be in my bio. And shout out to the Discord, which I still don't know the true value of yet. I have shirts and other stuff coming. So good night.